Thanks for joining. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we go live. I go live every Wednesday in the afternoon for a cooking demo. Hit the subscription button below and you'll get notifications on when I'm coming on live. Today is a healthy, easy, delicious breakfast. You can use it for lunch. You can use it for dinner. You can make extra for meal prepping so you don't have to think every time you want a meal. It's super easy. It is high protein, high fiber breakfast wrap. So we are going to start with 2 eggs and spinach. Those are the 2 main ingredients for this wrap. And if you can't hear me, let me know in the comments for everyone on YouTube here. So I have my blender. I love this beast. It's a beauty. And we are going to crack 2 eggs. You guys see this? Let me move some of this stuff. I have a lot of ingredients because you can have so much fun with these wraps. So we're going to, a lot of varieties, a lot of vegetables are going to go in it. So we got 2 eggs, lots of protein there. That's the base. Then you take a big chunk, big handful of spinach. Put as much as you want, but I put a big handful. So lots of iron, lots of fiber, lots of antioxidants going in here. So we are just going to stuff that. So now we just blend it. So use whatever blender you have. So I haven't used this too much, so let's see how this tastes. Okay. Blender doesn't work. What's going on? Power. There we go. That helps. So you just let it blend. Okay. Beautiful green color, right? Rich in nutrients there. Then you take your skillet. We got our skillet here, and we're going to warm that up. I'm just going to put a drop of extra virgin olive oil in the pan so it doesn't stick. So I'll just put a little drop. Put it on medium heat. And now we're going to create a crepe. So your crepe is made with the eggs and the spinach here. So this is what we're going to be rolling up with all our ingredients. And we have a lot of different items today. I bought a bunch of vegetables, cucumbers, red bell peppers, a lot of vitamin C, tomato, and we got some healthy fat. We're going to add some avocado. And in that one, I have some fresh mozzarella balls. In the other one, we're going to do a little bit more Mediterranean with some hummus. I just bought store-bought hummus for the spread. And then we'll add some vegetables. The other one is if you want to make a Mexican style wrap, I got some black beans. You can put some black beans in there, more fiber, lots of nutrients. You can add some salsa, and then we'll add some guacamole, tomato, and our veggies. So this is warmed up. So you get your skillet, it's all warmed up. And now we're going to make our crepe. Let me get this in the camera. Hope you guys are all having a great day. It's super sunny here. It's feeling like summer almost. Okay. So a lot of people struggle with eating a breakfast high in protein. And we're talking about that because with the protein and fiber, you're going to feel full. It's going to help you go 3-4 hours. If you're just eating carbohydrates for breakfast, you tend to crash within a half an hour to an hour, and then you start looking for food again. So we want to eat something that's going to fuel our morning, make us more productive, give us energy. And so now I'm just pouring it in the pan. Pour a little bit. So that 2 eggs makes about 2 or 3 crepes. Okay? So we're just going to put it in there. Do you see that? So swirl it around. Let it cook. So you don't have to use the oil. That's all I had today. You can also use your spray on your pan. So we're going to let this cook. Okay. little bit more. And I'm actually going to put some spices that I brought. I forgot to put them in the blender, so we'll just put them here. Some pepper. Doing pepper. We like a little, maybe red pepper if you want something spicy. And what do I have? I have basil and thyme. So we can do that. A little bit of basil. Oh, I also had some garlic. That would have been good. I don't see it right now, but you can add some garlic powder. So we're just going to let this cook here. And we'll just use our spatula to flip it. And let's slice up our vegetables. Oh, we also have cilantro. So the cilantro is in a glass with water. If you keep in the refrigerator this way, it will last you a long time. Otherwise, they tend to wilt and go bad really fast. So the water will feed them and keep it fresh. So there's a lot of fresh flavors going on here, you can see. So now I'm going to slice up my cucumber. I love these small Persian cucumbers because you don't have to peel them, so it's really quick and easy. I'm going to slice them up really thin. And then I'm just going to cut them in half. You know what? I just realized we didn't put salt. So your kitchen's going to be better equipped than mine. I forgot the salt today. So definitely you can put a little salt if you want. So this is cooking. Now I'm going to slice our bell peppers. Lots of vitamin C, help our immune system. So if you don't like these vegetables, go ahead and pick whichever vegetables you want to eat for breakfast. And you already got the spinach in the wrap, so that's a good amount of vegetables already. But I'm just really loading it up so it keeps you fuller longer with all that fiber. Okay, then we'll slice our tomato. I'm not sure why my crepe is not cooking. It's all the way, it should be cooking. It's taken a while because it's this type of kitchen. But yours will go really quick. It cooks like in 2 minutes. How are you guys doing today? So now I'm going to slice our avocado. So when you pick them, you want them to be a little soft, not too soft, because then they turn brown. They'll be brown inside. So this one's pretty soft. I feel like it's going to be a perfect avocado. If you don't want to do fresh, you can get your guacamole, like I said, already made for you. Woo! Perfect avocado. Love that. I did good with that one. So now we're going to make some slices. So I'm just cutting it to get away from the peel. And I'm just going to slice it like that. Okay. So some healthy fats here. It's going to make it super delicious plus filling. Fats keep us full, take a little bit longer to digest, and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins. So they are important. Heart-healthy fats here. Okay. So we already have beans for the Mexican one. I also have one more item here. This is a sun-dried tomato chicken sausage. So if you feel like you need a little bit more protein in your wrap, you can go ahead and use something like that. The brand I got is pretty good with their sodium. One sausage has 11 grams of protein. So we could also use that for more protein here if you love sausage for breakfast. So this is starting to bubble a little bit. Let me show you again. See that? How pretty that is. Greener the better. Okay, let's see if we can flip this. So it starts bubbling, like when you cook a pancake, you let it bubble up a little bit. Okay, 1 more minute and then it's going to be ready to flip. And then we're going to assemble this wrap. Oops, coming apart on me. Why is that happening? I want to make sure it's cooked pretty good, otherwise it will fall apart. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this. Let's see. Still needs to cook a little bit more, otherwise it's not going to flip. I promise, I make this all the time. It's just the stove is a little awkward. Kids will love this as well. They love to make it. It's easy, 2 ingredients. And then they love to roll whatever they want to eat. Okay, so there you go. See that green crepe? You guys see that there? So we're just going to let the other side cook, and then we're going to plate it here. Okay, so as you can see, it's super easy. Can add a lot of fiber into breakfast. I know it's a meal that a lot of people struggle with, but if you get your vegetables in the house, a couple eggs, always ready to go. And this is going to keep you fueled, like I said, all morning, 4 hours. You make an amazing wrap here. Okay, let's get this going. This is ready. See, it's cooked. Okay. So now we're going to assemble. So I'm going to do the one, let's see. I'm going to start making another one here. We'll let this one cook while we make the next one. Okay, let's do ours with some mozzarella balls. I'm just going to slice them a little bit, and you can use whatever cheese you want. And I'm going to add some hummus spread because I love hummus, and I could eat that on everything. So I'm going to just get my store-bought hummus here and add a tablespoon and spread it on there. And you can make whatever combination that tastes good to you. Like I could eat all these things together. All the flavors go well for me. So we got our hummus, we have the cheese. Now we're going to add some veggies. So let's add, let's see. We'll put them this way so we can roll it. And we'll put some bell peppers. Okay. Then we need some tomato. Got some tomatoes. And now we're going to add our avocado. Let's take a few slices. Okay. This is where I need the salt for my avocado, but you can put it if you have it. Okay. So that's what I'm going to put on this one, and I'm going to roll it. So you roll it like this, and you have, well, this one's not so big. I would make it bigger next time. It's more like a taco today because it has so much in it. Sometimes I don't put as much so it rolls a little bit better. But let me show you what this looks like. Okay, you can see this, right? So this is your sandwich. This is your delicious high-protein breakfast. Look at that. So now we're going to taste it because I know you're all wondering how this tastes. So let me taste it for you, and I will let you know. Delicious. It's perfect, except I need salt, and I forgot the salt today. So 99, almost perfect. So I'm going to flip this one that's cooking. This one's a little smaller. Still needs to cook because now it just broke on me. So you got to make sure it's cooking well. It's cooked well before you flip it, okay? Okay, so this one will be an easy, just like you're in a hurry, you can take your organic turkey meat that you got and your slice of cheese that you like. Throw that in there, you're out the door to work. If you had guacamole or avocado sitting around or any vegetable, you could throw in there, but you're just in a hurry, so you're just wrapping something really quick. That would be a great option. Or you just want to add vegetables. You would choose whatever you have here, roll it up, and you're out the door. So you can see how simple this is. Mexican night, maybe you don't want to do tortillas. You do this wrap, and you do your beans and your cilantro, okay? A little bit of cheese and salsa and your guacamole. So you can make this wrap whatever way you want to do it. It's all up to you. Okay. So this one broke a little bit, but let's put this away. Need a little bit more space here. So this one broke on me because I tried to flip it too early. So you want to make sure you give it a couple minutes. The bottom is cooked before you flip it. Okay? So we got a broken wrap. So, do you guys have any questions? Let me see. Okay, just checking. Okay, so this one's cooking. This one's almost up. It's lunchtime. Would you guys eat this for breakfast, lunch, dinner? I mean, who doesn't want breakfast for dinner? Okay, so this one's done. So I'm going to show you just how quick. It doesn't have to be like tons of veggies in the house. You don't really have anything. You grab your slice of cheese, and you wanted more protein, so you put organic turkey, chicken, whatever you want. And then you wrap it up. But you're like, wait, I have avocado, so I'm going to add some of that. And then you wrap it up, because we got to eat avocado with everything, right? At least I do. So you roll it up, and you have your wrap. Except this one broke on me, but you get the picture, right? So let me bring it closer to you. There you go. See that? So I got to taste it for you again, right? It's all about the tasting. Perfect. Needs a little salt. Okay. Super easy, right? These high protein wraps. 2 ingredients. You take 2 eggs. You put the 2 eggs in your blender. You take a big handful of spinach and you blend it up. Okay, and then you make your wrap. You get all your toppings here. You wrap it up with all your veggies. Maybe you like hummus, maybe you like cheese, maybe you like Mexican night and just take out your black beans with cilantro and salsa. There's just so many ways, right? So whatever you would put in a sandwich, you put in this high protein egg wrap, right? So that's it. So eating healthy is not hard. You just have to have those ingredients in the house, and that's usually the hardest part, getting them in the house. But 2 eggs, a handful of spinach to make your wrap, then toss in whatever you'd like to have in it. So I want to thank you guys all for joining. Every Wednesday, it's a fun, easy, healthy, delicious recipe here. Tune in, and if you haven't subscribed to Hogue Health yet, hit the subscription button below, and you'll get notifications when I'm coming on live every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to finish lunch, and I want to thank you guys all for joining. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and the recipe will be posted later for you guys. Thanks for joining.